Hi. This is the start of a series I'm making uh, where I'm going to be documenting my journey to becoming profitable. Now, trading is not easy. Oof, it is definitely not easy, but it is possible for someone who really wants it, someone who's willing to work hard and put in the effort to learn how to trade. And coming as someone who's been learning for a long time now, there are many pitfalls that people fall into. There's a lot of people that get pushed down the wrong path of learning and end up learning things that don't really matter, as I have. I've been through the ringer. I understand what matters, what doesn't. I've spent hundreds of dollars on uh, accounts and learning things from people that was just bullshit in the end. And I've been around the ringer and I know what works, what doesn't. And now I want to document the process of actually putting it all together and learning how to be profitable and starting to make money. And this video is going to be the start of that, because I want to share it with everyone, really. I want to share just how big you can dream, because this is really something that I really want. And I don't have much experience talking to a camera, really. So I'm kind of just doing this on a whim. But I really just wanted to share how much this means to me and how much I'm willing to put into this and the effort that I'm going to put into this. I hope to show you. I'll be documenting it the entire way. I mainly want to post trade recaps, reasoning for days that I trade and reasoning for days that I don't. I want to post videos about the models that I use. I want to post videos about the theories that I incorporate into my models. I want to post videos about the state of the world. And I'm doing this for two reasons. The first one is for myself, because when you put things out here like this, it makes you accountable. It holds you to a different standard than you would just hold yourself normally, of course, so I want to do that. And it also allows you to look at things differently than you would have just looked at them inside your own head. Like, maybe if I was just reporting on the news to myself, I wouldn't do it as thoroughly as if I was reporting on it to one of you guys, or, and the internet. I don't even know if anyone's going to watch this, really. Probably not. But fuck it. I'll upload it anyways. I don't gaff. Fuck out of here. And the second reason is, in the case that anyone does ever watch this, I want them to also know that, someone has been where they are currently. And I want to show them the path. I want to show them from the beginning how you get here, from not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not profitable yet. I'm not like someone who's made money already and I'm coming down to show it off like, this is how you do it. Not one of those grifters. I want my success to be an inspiration. First, I gotta succeed, though. That's the real kicker, isn't it? Oh my god. But that's all the more encouragement, really, for me to succeed, is if I can display and put it on camera here. If I can show someone else what it means to succeed, what it means to make some fucking bread. Oh my god. Like, that's what matters to me. Because I've been like wanting this. I want this so badly. Like, there's a point of madness that comes across me sometimes when I realize the true degree and magnitude of how much I want this. It's maddening to me, the stuff that I've done for this. Stayed up countless nights combing over things. And that's one thing that I really want to get across, is if you have the wherewithal to put in effort to something, if you have demonstrated to yourself that you have put in effort to something, Could be anything. Could be a sport, could be a class, could be a friendship, could be a hobby of yours. No matter what that effort is directed at, that shows that you can put hard effort into things that you care about and that you can actually do things. So I always try to remind myself of that. And especially when it comes to trading, when I think of, wow, man, like, fuck, like, is this really worth it? Like, what am I doing here? Then I remind myself of the effort that I've put in. And it's not some bullshit like sunk cost fallacy or anything. It's genuine effort that I've put into something. Because what I'm doubting is my own ability, my agency to act as a strong, gifted individual. Now, I'm not saying I'm gifted. You make your own gifts in life. And what I'm trying to do here is do exactly that. I'm trying to work harder than I have before. Because I've shown myself I can work hard. I want to work even harder, though. So I'm making this video series to hold myself accountable. And who knows? I mean, it'll also be like a good little documentary for me to talk about my life's findings along the way, you know? But, yeah, I'm just going to put my life on display here a little bit. I'm only 19 years old, but I still feel like I'm behind in life. I don't know if this is something that other people feel that are my age, but being 19 years old, it's like, I'm nearly 20. To me, that's old. To me, that's very old. And that's going to be, what, in 2 months? And it makes me feel like I've fallen behind and like I need to work harder than ever before, which isn't a bad thing. Now, I've been told it's a bad thing, definitely, but I don't want to not work hard and then wish that I had worked harder. You understand? So given the opportunity to work hard, I'll take that chance 100 times out of 100. Because what, are you gonna not do the work? You're gonna be like unsatisfied with what you have? Hell, if you're satisfied with nothing, if you're satisfied living in a shack on the side of the road, by all means, that is your life. That is my life. If I was like that, if I was satisfied by less than what I currently want, then I would settle for that. But the truth is, maybe it's in my greed. I'm not. And I dream of a life that's far grander than what I have now. I don't want to worry about money. I don't want to worry about being able to provide for the people I love. I don't want to worry about working for someone else and not being able to put my interest towards what I want. Like, I've worked jobs before, and working with a boss is not for me at all. Like, God, no. Holy. You kidding me? That's fucked. Imagine. I've worked some shitty bosses over the years. Some shitty bosses. And they've made me never want to work an actual job ever again. Not happening. Not gonna do it. Because simply once you get to an understanding that this person is an asshole and I don't have to work for them, why would you want to work for them? So that's what I'm trying to do here. Trading is about breaking free, taking your own agency, and that's what we're going to be doing in this entire video series. You know, when I started this, I'm already feeling more confident than I was 9 minutes ago when I started this video. 9 minutes and 34 seconds. And hell, I'm just filming this on my phone on a whim on a random day. I have school in like 3 hours. Like, fuck school, man. That's the absolute worst. I wasn't going to swear, but I've given that up now. This is just a video diary of mine anyways. But I feel a lot more confident in front of the camera than I did 10 minutes ago, for sure. And I think that's good. That's huge, in fact. Lost my train of thought. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Missed it. Don't know where it's... Oh. Got it. What I was saying was, this video series has two purposes. One for myself, second for anyone else that wants to know what it's like to go through it. In that sense, I want to be as human as possible in this series. I want to show the sides of myself that I usually wouldn't even show to my friends. I want to show the desire. I want to show the sadness, the stress, the triumph in moments. And you'll have it all. Because normally I'm a very private person, but through this medium, I feel like it's easy to get close somehow. For some reason, it's easy to give up secrets. Hopefully that's not bad. But, man, I gotta get better at presenting things. Oh, I keep on losing my train of thought. And I keep on using filler words. Oh, well. We'll figure that one out. This is going to be a journey, for sure. I've given myself an ultimatum that if I don't become profitable by the new year, which is in 2.5 months, done with trading. Fuck that shit. All right? And really, I've nearly put 2 years of my time into this now. I'm still not profitable. I've started asking myself questions of, what the fuck are you doing, Ian? Like, time to step it up. Like, you're kind of, like, just bullshitting yourself here. Like, you have no idea what the fuck's actually going on. Are people real? Is trading real? Been asking all these questions to myself in the past few months. And these next 2.5 months are going to be the time when I figure that out. Or not. And if that never gets figured out, fuck, I'm onto something else. But, hell, you know, I know that I can work hard. I've shown myself the last 2 years that I can work hard. Was it all worth something? Is the question I'm asking now. If it was worth something, then this will be... What's the opposite of the straw that broke the camel's back? The last brick to build the house or something like that? Because that's what this is going to be here. It may not seem like a lot, but these next 2.5 months are going to be the make or break. This is where I decided whether trading works for me or not. And I'll be documenting this along the way. But I'll be uploading this. Mark my words, I'm uploading this. This is not just going to sit in my drafts on my phone. My drafts, my video storage. And this will be an interesting little time, for sure. 2.5 months to really give it my all. I want to get into like what exactly I'm learning. I don't know if to save that for the next video or just to go into it right now. I guess it's only 13 minutes, so yeah, I could easily just go into that. And I mean, I really do, is the thing. I really want to talk about this because this is what I've been learning. This is my passion. Like, God, I am passionate about nothing more than trading and not finance. Fuck finance. Get that bullshit out of there. Trading, day trading, scalp trading, swing trading. Learning about it. Learning about order flow. And I guess maybe a great place to start would be by telling you a bit about my journey. I got to go back to February 2023. No. February 2024. God. Yeah, that scared me for a second there. February 2024, I was in first year university. And I was alone, I guess, in my bed one night. And I came across a video of TJR's and it was the first video in his boot camp series, which is an hour long, and that was like a mental switch for me. It was the floodgates opened, and I basically, a lot of what he spoke about emotionally resonated with me before I even started learning trading, about wanting freedom and wanting kind of like a distance from the life that I was currently going down. Because, you know, a bunch of stuff was happening, like at school and relationship wise, and I had felt like I wasn't living, and this moment really brought me back to that and gave me purpose. That's one thing that trading has always done for me in the past 2 years. It's always been purpose. If I feel lost, go learn more about the charts, go hit the charts, go study more. It's always been something I could do, which I've been so immensely thankful for, is just the amount that trading has helped shape me into a man now. And having a desire, I think, is something that every single man could benefit from. Probably a woman too, but I don't know really what that kind of experience of life is like, so I'll refrain from talking on that. But at least for a guy I know, a lot of my friends just seem absolutely desireless. Like they don't want for anything in life. And they have no goals as they go throughout their day-to-day. And to be honest, that will kill you. Straight up. And the danger is that guys realize this. They realize that and go, okay, I need something. Let me just grab onto anything and then make that my want, instead of wanting something and then acknowledging your want for it. They acknowledge their want for it and then create something out of that. You see, you're switching it up here. And what this does is it allows deceitful figures, I'd like to call them, to come in and kind of sell lifestyles to young men. A lot of this happens in the trading world. A lot of people in trading don't want to be in trading. A lot of people in trading don't understand trading. They think they understand trading because they're sold a lie by all these trading gurus that exist about how they want this life. But in reality, this life is not going to be attainable if you follow whatever method your favorite guru is teaching. That's just not how it works. Life is it's a journey that you have to go on yourself. And you can't take advice from someone on the internet who gives advice out to tens of thousands of people and expect it to be your ticket to being a millionaire. Like what? No, that's utterly ridiculous. See, like, your success in life revolves around you. All right, that's what you have to realize. And so you're not going to get a golden goose from anyone. It took me a while to realize that, certainly. And I'd like to think that maybe I was part of that category in some things that I've wanted in life. But I think I've been trading for long enough that I know it's not just a life that I've been sold. You know, it's something that, like, strikes deeper than that. It's something that I'm not lying to myself when I say I want this freedom. More so than that, though, I'd say this has helped me realize a distinct goal of mine is to help other people as well. So maybe that second reason that I was making this video is actually a lot stronger than I may have let on earlier. I really want to help other people see the world in the way that I see it. Because I think that'll get you very far in life if you have the same mindset as me. I maybe a little bit egotistical, a little bit. But I think I have an amazing mindset for looking at the world. Oh, fuck, I actually hate that word, mindset. I think I have an amazing outlook on the world. And if I can spread that to other people, that'll be my goal in life. And one way I think I can do that is through trading. Because if I can show people how to grow from nothing to something, God, that's all I need. I'm not going to write down, like, instructions here, this is what you have to do to become profitable. And no, this is all a framework for becoming a man, really. This is a framework for learning how to live as a person. And hell, this might turn into more of just like a personal diary of mine rather than a video series on how to trade. But I'll try to keep it pretty centered on exactly like what I'm trying to show you in terms of trading. But truth is, life bleeds into everything. Life bleeds into your trading. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I'm really interested in, trading. So yeah, my life bleeds into that. And you have to deal with that straight up. You have to figure out ways to get around the pitfalls of your mind. Oh, but that reminds me of this little tidbit of psychology, eh? When's One thing I know is for sure, this is a bit of a tangent here, is that people are not going to succeed if they listen to people that trading gurus that talk about how they need to change their psychology. That is utter bullshit if you fall for that. Because it's not your psychology that's off. It's the fact that your edge doesn't exist. And that people are not trading winning setups. They're gambling. Do you know why trading is so big at the same time that gambling is having an all-time comeback right now? It's because they're the same fucking thing. All right? Trading, for the most part, is just gambling. Most traders are gambling. Everyone says that. Most people say that. Most people can acknowledge that. I don't think people realize it's not just 90%. It's like 99.9% of retail traders are gambling. Your favorite guru's gambling. If someone's rich and famous off of trading, but it's not actually trading that they're known for, they're just known for having a personality, hence, they are faux, false idols, false prophets, maybe. But I'm going to try my best to stay clear of that and focus on purely edge things. With that being said, I guess going back, I got so tangential off of what my story was in trading. I was going back to first year in university, watched TJR, got really interested, watched his 50-day boot camp, got really interested, and I remember that year in like May, I bought a funded account. Didn't even come close to passing it. Still had no idea how to trade. I was doing some bullshit like liquidity sweeps and break of structures and filling fair value gaps. Utter nonsense, right? I keep doing that into second year university as well, though. I don't yet realize the absurdity fully. Somewhere in my brain at this point, I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What does any of this mean? Like, are these even real terms, or is this just made up jargon that's being thrusted into my brain? And that continued until second year. And yeah, second year just blew by. It's one thing about life. If you're doing so many fucking things at once, it blows by. I mean, you remember a lot of it because you did a lot, but it blows by during the times that you're doing it. And I blew by that. And then the summer hit, and I started actually trading again. I started back testing like coherently. I started locking into writing my strategies down. I have like 100-page document on Word called my trading journal, where I've documented like over, I don't know, 150 plus trades, and also just thoughts and strategies and everything that you could even think of. Some not so PC stuff in there, definitely. Some crash outs. I've probably gone through a few funded accounts on that. And then, I bought another funded account in the summer. Came close to passing it. Did not pass it. I bought another one when I came back to school. Did not pass that. And then, maybe, 2 weeks ago, I bought another funded, and I passed it. I passed it in like 4 days. and I was ecstatic about it. I thought, wow, I'm going to go to the fucking moon with this one. And then I lost about $2,000, blew through my drawdown, and blew through the performance account. Did not get any money from that, despite passing the funded evaluation phase. But it was right before this, really, that I started getting into depth of market. And it was just on a whim that I kind of had a conversation with myself one night where I was like, like, I'm really not putting as much effort into this as I should be for how long I've been doing this. And then I thought to myself, all right, let's learn some more. So I joined a few Discords. I started learning more. I came across order flow, auction market theory, and I started learning from the basics again. And that's where I am now. I've learned from the basics a bit more. I've learned about AMT. I've learned how to utilize volume profiles, learn how to use time price opportunities, heat maps. And one thing I can say, volume controls everything pretty much at this point. Time regulates price. Price regulates opportunity. Sorry, no. Something like that. I don't know. I was reading a book by Jim Dalton, Mind Over Markets. He talks about it in there. But it's certainly a good place to be in right now. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm going to keep on learning more. What I want to kind of put in my videos going forwards is the strategy, the models that I'm using, and how I determine what trades I'm going to take, how I think models can be improved, what I think is wrong with what I'm currently doing, and hopefully within the next few days, I'll have, figured out where I'm going with this. Because right now I have vague ideas of what exactly I want to do. I want to get back into level 2 data. So for those of you who don't know, if anyone's watching this, when you buy a funded account, you get level 1 data normally for free. But level 1 data isn't as deep. It doesn't give you the volume data that level 2 data gives you. So if you want to use advanced tools like heat maps or depth of market, then you need to buy level 2 data. So that's my plan. I'm going to buy new funded account that can give me access to that data. Not going to be trading with it, though, until I can actually prove that my strategies work, that my model is efficient. My model will give me more wins than losses. And I think that about wraps it up for what I want to talk about today. I'll post a new video tomorrow with my next thoughts, and hopefully I can start getting on my laptop for this, simple little face cam, and then I'll dictate what exactly I'm doing, and I'll post about it, and I'll spread it for myself and the world to see. All right. So thanks very much if anyone's made it this far, and I will talk to you later. Take care.